I injected rabbit blood and consumed the body parts of a small child. My name is Richard Chase, better known as the Vampire of Sacramento, and this is my disturbing story. I grew up an only child in a lower middle-class family, and suffered greatly from my parents fighting. Early on I struggled to form interpersonal relationships, and my grip on reality seemed disturbed. In 1976 I was first admitted to a psychiatric institution after injecting rabbit blood and contracting blood poisoning. I began killing animals, even drinking the blood of a bird. However, after my psychiatrist determined I had my problems under control, I was released from the clinic a year later over staff objections, into my parents' care. My mother believed the prescribed medications wouldn't help me and simply discontinued them, which ultimately proved a grave mistake. Over the next 3 months I killed at least 6 dogs and cats. Then in late 1977 I began a month-long murder spree in which I killed 6 people. On a whim I shot a 51-year-old man and a pregnant woman, later molesting their corpses. Just days later, on January 27, 1978, I brutally murdered Evelyn Meroth, her neighbor Daniel Meredith, and her 6-year-old son, as well as her 22-month-old nephew. I violated the woman's corpse and took the lifeless body of the nephew home with me, where I consumed some of his organs and drank his blood before burying the corpse near a church. With help from an FBI profiler and statements from former schoolmates, I was arrested at my home on January 28, 1978. At my arrest, police discovered human blood throughout the house, including in the blender and sink. In 1979 I finally stood trial as the Vampire of Sacramento. My lawyer argued I was insane, but the jury found me sane and convicted me on 6 counts of first-degree murder. On December 26, 1980 I committed suicide in my cell at San Quentin after overdosing on antidepressants. Before my death I claimed in interviews I had lived in constant fear of UFOs controlled by German fanatics, and voices in my head commanded when I had to kill.